OK. Takže čus čedíku. Já vás vítám u dnešního Jurassic World Evolution 3. Je to dneska před půl hodinkou vyšla tahle hra, takže my si jdeme hnedka zahrát. A extrémně jsem se na ní těšil, odpočítal jsem sekundy, abych to mohl hned stahovat, takže tak. Asi to necháme defaultně. To nevím, co dělá. Tak to necháme tak. Tak, potvrdíme eulu. Subtitly určitě necháme. To taky. Tak. Jo, to je na titulky, jasný. Tak to nechám asi takhle. Blue, green, yellow, red, white. Default takový naše divilý. Necháme to bílý. Můžu nechat takhle. Jo. Standard, high contrast, to nevypadá hezky. To ne. Necháme to na standard. Asi takhle. Raster highlight off. To asi necháme. To asi taky necháme standardně. To taky necháme standardně. To je actually dobrý. To actually je super. Tahle možnost je, že když mám vyšší speed, tak se mi to dá na speed 1, když je nějaký nebezpečí. Jako calamity. Calamity teď nevím, ale stormy a tady to prostě. Wow. Asi začneme kampaní.
Genetic power. The most awesome force that the planet has ever seen. With it, we diverted the very course of natural history. We took something so far away in time and put it on display for the world to see. For better or worse. Sometimes, though, it really was a compelling vision of coexistence. Precious, brief glimpses of peace. Emphasis on brief. But when nature seemed to offer a correction, many people saw only a tragedy. Greed saved the dinosaurs from the volcano, only to put them in a cage. But it was compassion that set them free. Free, of course, to spread into every corner of the planet. We need to find a way to coexist. But can we put our hubris aside?
Actually chat, tady Jen Malkon je originální herec z Jurského parku. Ten, kterýho si pamatujete, Jena Malkona. Ne, počkej, to nebyl Malkon. Ale nevím. Teď mám zase teda skecam chat. Čekat. Jen Jo, tak dobře, tak nekecám. Tady to je ten herec, jo, a on tady dabuje sám sebe, nebo jako toho herce, že jo, Jurassického parku.
Side and work with nature this time. Can we finally allow life to find a way?
Kámo, to vypadá tak cool, jenom to byl trailer, mám husinu. Nebo spíš jako začátek té hry. Intro té hry a mám husinu. Trošku se mi to laguje.
If there's one thing that the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life will not be contained. Life breaks free. And that's exactly what it did, time and time again, tearing down barrier after barrier until finally we arrived here, this Jurassic world. There is no path left to travel but forwards. No viable option but coexistence with the dinosaurs. God, it's a rocky road ahead of us.
Epic.
Less rocky, perhaps, under the right management.
Welcome! Welcome! I am, of course, Cabot Finch, managing director of this new enterprise and the owner of this lovely patch of Badlands. Go on, take a look around. Breathe in the, fresh air.
Decidedly less fresh around the herbivore enclosure. Hey, tell me, what are you calling this again? Is it done? Dim?
DIN, the Dinosaur Integration Network. I am Kira Chang. A pleasure to...
Bangro, koukal bych na stream, ale nechci si to spolnout, já to zahraju až večer. Jasný sejdy, ale kámo, ty vado, mám husinu, jenom z toho intra. No, zní to kurně dobře a vypadá to kurně dobře.
Meet you. We intend to help dinosaurs and humans coexist globally. And I am here to find clients who share that goal.
Hey, so I should, ignore the roaming velociraptors that I saw on the way in and just focus on the bare bones enclosure? Wow, you're spoiling me.
Please, Doctor, take a look at the site map. Not only does this map allow us to oversee the site, but it also shows that the raptors are no longer nearby. We have plenty of time.
Oh yes, plenty of time, sure. Until, of course, we don't.
All right, let's get this showcase underway. To kick things off, some rescues will be arriving here any time now. Let's use a delivery zone to transport them all in one trip. It saves time and, even better...
Potřebuji trošku nastavení. Zkusíme to na max prostě. Jo, teď se mi to laglo. Pecka. Ray tracing určitě nechci. A uvidíme, jak to pojede teď.
A boatload of chopper fuel,
Abych nějak chtěl loknout FPS. Frame generation vypneme. OK. Deliver zone. No, já si to chci projít. Já si to chci ještě projít. Control, ano. Tam to nikdo nepustí.
Okay, perfect. When the chopper gets here, direct them to that delivery zone.
To je actually
Excellent.
super.
The Loki Ceratops are on their way. And the pilot said there's something special about the group, so consider my interest piqued.
Ah, our other important guest has arrived. Dr. Dua, welcome to Montana.
And thank you for inviting me. Your goal to help dinosaurs thrive has certainly caught the conservation sector's attention.
Oh,
I truly hope you can succeed.
cool.
So do I. So do I.
Čus,
A
Štěpánek, čau.
wild,
Hele, nekoukal jsem na to.
dinosaur.
Já jsem učil
Absolutely
jinému módovi,
And not
nebo
a
jinému,
common sight these days.
jinému
You know,
člověku,
The
který
mind
věřím.
boggles
Já to
thinking
neřeším.
about how its experiences now
Ale koukej,
will shape it.
normálně,
Will its future
Pinja.
be peaceful? Chaotic? The
Wow.
deciding factor, I suspect, is
to je
you.
cool. Mně se to líbí, mně se to
What a
actually líbí.
beautiful young dinosaur. Can we perhaps observe it more closely?
Dinosaur appeal is one of the things that'll draw new guests to a site. And boy, oh boy, do juveniles
Mám
sell
jich
entry
5, nejde
tickets.
craftit ty huge,
And
musíš altky
well-cared for
prostě.
juveniles will
To
grow
se jediný, co
into
ti
more
doporučuji.
appealing adults as well.
No to vypadá hrozně cool.
As dinosaurs explore their new enclosure, they'll form a territory. It's inside this territory that their environment must meet their needs.
Some dinosaurs play well with others. Some less so. Keep an eye on who's sharing an enclosure with who.
No. A mně se to hrozně líbí.
I must say, that enclosure is a far cry from the environment these animals evolved for.
All part of the demonstration, I assure you. We have a suite of environmental tools to help make this enclosure more appropriate, which is, of course, our next priority.
Tak, trošku víc toho ground fiberu. Tak, trošku lesík. Tak, to by mělo být spokojený.
Wonderful work. Actions like this will certainly earn you a good reputation with the conservation sector.
Kámo, ty jsou tak cool. Mně se tak... What? Oni tam nechávají pacičky! Chat, sorry, jestli jsem fakt jako uletěnej teďko, ne? Ale reálně, oni zase nechávají prostě stopy. Wow. Wow.
Not to
Yeah,
alarm
storm
you
up.
all, but is that
A sandstorm, and it came out of nowhere.
typical? It ripped apart some of our fences, too.
Storms like this can harm or panic dinosaurs. This is a delicate situation.
Neříkej, že to budu muset opravovat solo, kámo, já.
Right. A spooked giant is a big threat to our guests. The priority needs to be tranquilizing it with the capture team chopper. We can repair the enclosure later.
Ono se to řídí. Kámo! Čau Tome, čau. Jak se máš, pojdej přání. Ne, nechci to. Chci to auto. Kámo! Je? Jen otázka, budou streamy z Pecimka někdy zase přes týden? Asi ne, ale mě to nebavilo, to nevím, přímě koučím.
Hey, nice shooting. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, so you've earned us some breathing space. Now, I'm not exactly adept with a hammer, so let's bring in the experts. We need a maintenance facility, and like yesterday.
Moc dobře se nemám, jsem doma, mám antibiotika. Tak to mě mrzí. To mě mrzí. Ne, kámo. Já si tu můžu udělat svoji paletu. Ne, kámo, já... Bylo to jedna. Mám pocit, že mám za ně průdušek, ale nevím, tak to mě mrzí. Nesmím mlíko, no to je jasný, no.
You know, Dr. Dua, Dr. Malcolm, your testimonials would really make a difference. We need the support of the conservation sector if anyone will take us seriously. And if they don't, Din is going down. And taking what's left of my money and self-respect with it.
Co já jsem chtěl? Já jsem to chtěl trošku stlumit. Takhle.
John Hammond said something similar when he brought me and the others to Jurassic Park. You know, I could dig out the report that I made for him, but I'd need to update some details, like oohs and ahs and running and screaming, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm not sure that now is the time for that conversation, Mr. Finch. Let's focus on the task at hand for the moment. A thorough and efficient batch of repairs. Impressive work.
Now that the enclosure is fixed up, we're safe to transport the dinosaurs back into it. When transporting a dinosaur, first choose the animal you want to move and then pick where to send it. That storm could have torn the park apart or hurt the dinosaurs. We got lucky, but luck tends to run out eventually.
No need to worry. I suggested we prepare for such a thing weeks ago. And
ještě to je moc nahlas mi přijde.
We
Jo,
did
počkat, tak to se hodí. Streamer mod.
Prepare, didn't we, Mr. Finch? Well, you know, the to-do list was pretty long. And how was I to know we'd be hit by a... Look, let's not point fingers, especially at me. Bit of a long shot, but Dr. Malcolm, any chance you can ignore the whole breakout thing?
Oh boy, now you're asking an awful lot of me.
Okay, maybe not ignore, but focus on how well we dealt with it. No? Well, can't blame a guy for trying, huh? Let's place down some maintenance posts across the site. They'll let your maintenance ATVs patrol and fix the place up automatically. You want your maintenance posts to cover all buildings and power generators that might need repairing, refueling, or resupplying. Those posts also have a wider range to them, and any fences that break in that range will automatically get repaired.
No to je jako... Jo, takhle. Se nebudu dávat do Dixit. Takhle jeden. Tady dám druhý. Takhle třetí.
Once you've placed your maintenance posts, you can directly assign a maintenance team to each one.
Tak. Tak a...
I've arranged for more dinosaurs to arrive on site. They were struggling in the nearby desert, but we can give them a better life here.
One moment. Corythosaurus. They cohabitate wonderfully with Lokiceratops, so please do place them in the same enclosure. Replicating natural varied ecosystems should always be a high priority.
All right then. You're the boss. Until you say you're supporting us at least. Then I'm back in charge. I'm kidding. I'm
Cože to je?
kidding.
Korytno.
Mostly.
A bude pecimko v sobotu, ale nevím. Nevím. A tak neměl by být update, že jo, takže... Takže tak.
Generator.
This place is shaping up faster than I expected. The benefit of hiring the right park manager, eh? I mean, just take a step back and look at what you've done already. This site is our very own window into prehistoric Montana. Diplodocus? Check. Lokiceratops? Check. Corythosaurus? Well, here we go. Delivery successful. Now, we better make sure those dinosaurs are loving their new home. I mean, I'm sure they are, but I pride myself on being a good host. Or at least a passable one.
They could certainly be more comfortable here. Balancing comfort between multiple species can be a challenge, but one worth overcoming.
Si ground leaf jim bude chybět. Já musím bohužel, ale... Páčko a tým, těším se na... Ale páčko a těším se na fanečko. Jasně.
Is it just me, or do those dinosaurs not look as happy as the Lokiceratops?
Like many species, they need males in their herd to truly thrive. Male dinosaurs are rather rare, though, so there's little we can do. Perhaps Din isn't a good fit for the conservation sector. Your work is inspiring, but the dinosaurs need something extraordinary if they're to get a foothold in the wild.
You know, the dinosaurs aren't adapting fast enough to reproduce on their own. The course of natural history is trying to reassert itself, and you simply cannot fight nature.
But we could work with it. I know of a research station developing not only male dinosaur synthesis, but sustainable breeding programs too. If it will earn your support, I suggest that we all head there immediately.
Just to check, we're, coming back here, right?
Oh, we must. If that research succeeds, we have to return to reintroduce male dinosaurs to these herds.
All right, my bags are packed, so let's go.
Huh? World map. Okay. Takže tady to je nějaký lesní. Jo, to je Havaj, takže ostrovní.
Well, you know, I've been to a tropical island harboring so-called groundbreaking research before, and I felt this same mix of sheer wonder and utter dread back then too. I'm more optimistic about what I'll find this time around, but still, if I may, a word of advice: build more places to hide than you think you need.
Aloha, Hawaii!
This is not a vacation, Mr. Finch. We are here to support pioneering research on dinosaur breeding. And to that end, I'm pleased to introduce you all to Dr. Luis Baldera, a leading paleoecologist. Dr. Baldera, the room is yours.
Hey, good to meet you all. Truth be told, I wasn't expecting help so soon. Kira seemed pretty insistent that it has to be now, though, so I'm definitely gonna make the most of it.
Well, you know, we're all dying to see how this works out. Well, hopefully not, not literally dying.
Dr. Baldera has done quite well on his own, but many minds make light research. We'll need a control center so that we can hire scientists for the project.
Actually, nevím, jak se jmenuje.
We should hook that building up to the path network, too.
No, já už bych jako... Čím to nefunguje? No, hurá.
Science by candlelight is great for atmosphere, but less great for productivity. Let's get a generator down and power that building.
Scientists have a variety of skills, but researching male synthesis will require experience in genetics. Please hire whomever you think can do the job.
Takže scientisty, jasný. Genetika 0.
That's the genetic skill requirements sorted. Scientists aren't free, so let's not hire more than we need for now, huh?
Jasný.
Okay, first off, we're gonna need a science center. See, while parthenogenesis is a thing, that's reproduction without a mate. Dinosaur breeding typically requires a pair. Male dinosaurs are uncommon in the wild, but we can create our own with a bit of clever research. That's where the science center comes in.
Tak, male dinosaurs.
Dr. Baldera, do you truly believe that this breeding program will work?
I'm pretty sure it will. Dinosaurs breeding in the wild is rare, but I've observed common needs and behaviors. That's what we're building from. Next steps. Right.
Co dál?
We need to gather some genetic material if we're going to actually synthesize a male. But finding an appropriate dig site will take a head for logistics that I definitely don't have. Let's hire some practical thinkers.
Třeba nějakého logického typčka. Máme healthcare, logistic, nula, jedna, nula, tři, tři.
Now let's research a dig site with plenty of Maiasaura fossils.
Wonderful. There's surely no better choice to pioneer this research than a species whose name means good mother lizard.
Well, sure. What better reason to bring a breathing, thinking being into a strange new world than a lovely, apt name?
We'll need an expedition center to act as a base of operations for the dig. Let's construct one immediately.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Expeditions and me go way back. They're a crucial part of any site like this one, after all. See, we send teams out to dig sites where they collect fossils. Then we crack those fossils open and scoop out the genome, which lets us create dinosaurs. That wasn't the most scientific explanation, but it gets the idea across, right?
A whole lot of Maiasaura fossils and eggs were found in Montana's Egg Mountain dig site. Sounds like a prime expedition spot to me.
Oh, hey, that's not far from the dusty patch of paradise we just came from. Small world.
Smaller still when the continents were smushed together.
Fantastic. Our expedition is underway. Let's hope they bring back some great fossils, huh? Keeping an eye on dinosaur welfare is a full-time job, and I don't want your attention stretched thin. That's when trouble starts. The ranger teams can handle it, but they'll need to be assigned to ranger posts to guide their patrols. Let's build some posts and get those rangers to work.
Ranger posty.
Make sure the ranger posts cover any dinosaurs that you want your rangers to keep an eye on during their patrols. Looking good. Now just assign ranger teams to those posts and you're set.
Tak. No, tady to je úplně superový.
Maiasaura are not the only animals that this client cares about. So, while we have some time, please ensure that the other dinosaurs here are comfortable.
Tak. Tak, ty mají hodně procent. Jakou vodu by chtěli? Možná ne takový kyslou. No, i když takhle bych jim to dal a... To tady nikam nevede. Dám nejmenší, čus, erozere, čau. Takhle bych jim to tady propojil. Také mám močálna. Oj. Ta hra je za euro nebo ne? Můžeš to koupit v češtině. Kamo, jak se dělají ty? Jo. Kámo, jak se to dělá? Ne, já chci... Máte rádi wetland, tak dostanete wetland. Tak, zmenšíme rádius. Tady to proženeme tak zelení. Trošku wetlandu, jo. Tam tady udělám wetland, tak. Jasný viewing, tak.
No one's gonna want to visit these sites if they can't see the dinosaurs. Look, this isn't my area of expertise, but the math is simple enough. Impressive prehistoric animals plus well-placed viewing galleries equals more guests. Take those guests and subtract their spending money, and that equals a very happy Cabot Finch, huh? How's that for showing you're working out? The point is, always make sure an enclosure has good dinosaur visibility if we're to make this a sustainable endeavor. A well-positioned viewing building is worth its weight in, well, concrete and reinforced glass. Hey, did our expedition team make it back all right? Did they, find anything good?
Use the Science Center to extract genetic information from the fossils they bring back. This is a task best done by scientists skilled in genetics.
And anything not rich in genetic information could still make us rich in petty cash. So don't be shy about selling things either.
Tak. Amenities potřebujeme. Drink, gift. Ty hajzlíky tam prostě potřebuju, no? teďkon. Ne. Co to je? Shopping. Tak.
Ooh, while we're laying the foundation of the project, let's build a hatchery too. Can't breed dinosaurs without hatching a few eggs, right?
Now that you can exert more control over embryonic hormones, it's time to synthesize your first male Maiasaura. Just think, generations of dinosaurs engineered to be female, and now we're purposefully unshackling them. Incredible.
Kolik mám, kde vidím, jo, tady. Tak zatím jim to nastrkáme jenom do lifespan. Tak.
If I may, I can only hope that all the consequences of this are being considered. I know they're not, of course, but, you know, I do love to hope.
We are considering every outcome in this research. Your concern is understandable, but unfounded.
Unfounded? Jeez, what a thing to say. My concern has a rock-solid foundation of experience. You know, I've seen profits put before science. I've seen rapid progress, and the excitement around that eclipse any caution. So, not unfounded.
Yes, I misspoke. Your experience is evident, but we are not Biosyn, Doctor. We are not InGen. Try to see this work with fresh eyes, optimistic eyes.
Well, I'm very optimistic, so let's keep on going.
Okay, let's incubate those eggs. You gotta love the hatchery, right? Amazing building. Life literally develops inside it.
Oh, hello there, history. Repeating yourself, I see. Hey, tell me, did meddling in nature work out well the first time?
All right, ready when you are.
Release. Kamaráde, to je trio.
Dinosaur synthesis. It never gets any less magical, does it?
Those are some beautiful animals. And note how the male and female Maiasaura have different patterning too.
Dimorphism in prehistoric animals. And given how rare males are in the wild, I suspect we still have so much to discover.
Yes, indeed. And this is just a start. So, let's get those Maiasaura comfortable.
Enough generator.
Happy, kámo.
Okay, now we need to check our Myosaurus breeding potential and compatibility.
So I understand, you have ways of assessing their breeding capabilities, their fertility.
Oh, yes. There are chemical markers, but honestly, you can tell everything you need to just by observing the dinosaurs closely enough.
Interesting. Can you tell with humans too?
I know you're in charge here, but do I actually have to answer that?
No. No, you do not.
Now, eventually you do plan to have breeding in your breeding program, right?
Full breeding chance.
Yes, we do. But dinosaurs need an appropriate nest first. Replicating the natural conditions these animals need is what sets this research apart.
Aha! Artificially replicating nature. No doubt this will go completely according to plan, as it always does.
No dobrá, dobrá. Musím vidět z toho tady takhle.
The conditions are right and the dinosaurs are happy. Now all we can do is wait.
Hey, hope I didn't miss the main attraction.
Oh, no, hello. Are you with the Ding Group?
Oh, no. Where are my manners? I'm Isaac Clement. Great to meet you. I do a lot of work with the entertainment sector, and they are very interested in this project of yours. Juveniles will meet huge crowds after all, so I have to see this for myself. But it's all good. I'll be patient.
Hey, patience. That's a refreshing thing to see. You know, if only those folks that preceded you had waited longer and planned more, maybe decided not to play with the genetic foundations of life
Kámo, počkej,
with
když já
all
to
the
můžu.
grace of a kid baking a cake for the first time. And by that I mean, you got to admire their ambition, but my God, the mess.
Z toho můžu udělat prostě jenom takhle. Kámo, to je prostě poskládaný. Dobrá, se stejně. Messer 2. Just enough. Scientist. Počkej, jako máme to? Teď je velké, tak taky vezmeme. Kamu, já nevím, co mám dělat. Mě zajímá. Nevím. Chat. Ne. Já nějaký verifikační kód, kámo. Tak jo, jsme tam. OK. Já mám to už taky vypadá, prostě. Quick bite, ty kokos. Prostě jako. Jo, něco to našlo. To vypadá hustě. Kámo, já nevím jak to. Že by tam šla? Jo, moving to nest.
It worked. We got eggs. See, you take care of the dinosaurs and they do what comes naturally. I can't wait for what comes next.
This seems like a good chance to talk about contracts. They're jobs you can pick up on the side to build your reputation with the industry sectors. And bring in a little extra cash while you're at it. Here, let's get you started with one now.
Tak to tak na všechno. Okay. Let's go! Kámo! Ty bude cute.
Juvenile dinosaurs created the old-fashioned way. How far they've come.
Wow.
No longer man-made assets that test the limits of what science can or should do, but animals. naturally bred animals.
Wow.
Wow, fascinating. So fascinating and possibly cataclysmic. I'm wildly curious to find out.
My word, you actually did it. By recreating natural conditions, no less.
Aww.
This could be just the thing to give dinosaurs a foothold in challenging environments.
Wow.
Kámo, to je cool.
I feel like I'm staring at history in the making, and it is adorable.
Okay.
I think we all need to share the news, but I bet people are gonna want proof. Can we grab some pictures?
Full disclosure, I've already named them Cabot Jr. So make sure you get their best side. But let's be honest, that's any side, right?
Tak jo, jdeme vyfotit toho prdělu.
Confirming asset.
Nejdeš vidět, Pinďo.
What a photo! Oh, I'm printing out a copy of that one for my wallet. Oh, they grow up so fast.
Tak.
Okay, we need to make sure that our guests have a good view of these little miracles, too.
Ah, yes, the three most important days in any life. The day you're born, the day you die, and the day the viewing gallery opens.
Uh-oh. The juvenile is unwell. That's the trouble with having an undeveloped immune system, I guess.
Good Lord, it's Cabot Jr. We've barely had any time together. You've got to do something, Doc.
It doesn't seem serious to my eyes, but it does need investigating. We'll need a paleomedical facility to do so. You can choose an MBU team and ride alongside them, or give them a task to diagnose whatever is ailing that juvenile. Let's find out what's wrong as soon as possible.
Šup.
All right, well, we've done the scan. So, what's wrong with my prehistoric little ray of sunshine?
Tak. To víme, ale researchujeme. No, chytil červenou a červenou. A už mu tam jede. Tak.
Wait a second. You're kidding. Is that Bob? Oh, how I have missed that man.
We worked together for years.
Huh? Kámo, já si užívám hru. Nějaké jako nečinnosti.
Finch. My name is George, but Lambert's fine. Dr. Dua told me about Den and about the juveniles. She suggested the security sector should advise.
A perfect time for you to join us, Mr. Lambert. It seems that the situation at our Montana site has changed. The velociraptors are moving closer.
Oh, the carnivores have noticed the human buffet that we've graciously set up for them. What a surprise.
Yes, well, we need to return there immediately and handle the situation.
Tak. Je tady. Badlands, Montana. Tak šup. Oj.
Everyone, the velociraptors. What are they doing?
The inevitable, their biological imperative, you know, they're hunting.
Mhm.
Raptors can be a tricky target on the best of days, so I suggest letting the pros do their thing. Give the capture team the task to tranquilize those dinosaurs and put a stop to the rampage.
No, tím pádem já bych tady trošku... Trošku to předělal. A, tady. posadit níž, dozadíš, doprava. A to bychom mohli... Tady to... Tady hodíme nějaký kámen ještě. Rodstá. Tak, já vím, že to vypadá tak hrozně, jo, ale... S tím si poradím. Tak. Ano, takhle níž, takhle to vysunem. Posunem. Tak. Ale... Advanced move. Tak, teďko tebe, advanced move. Míč, tak. Tak. A možná tebe ještě posunu. Takhle dozadíš. Tebe bychom mohli trošku... Je to pořádná hora. Takhle. Tak. Tam se posuneme znova.
Right. Those dinosaurs won't be waking up anytime soon, but we better have an enclosure ready for when they do. We do have a half-built enclosure on site that'll probably do the job, if you can, you know, finish it up.
Už jsem to udělal. Tak.
Good work. Now wait for the delivery to end and confirm they're all enclosed.
We should power those fences with a generator. If an animal tries to escape, it could hurt itself or even your guests. A light shock, however, will act as a gentle deterrent.
Yeah, listen, you can call me paranoid or, more accurately, justifiably nervous, but I'm telling you, those generators tend to run out of juice at the very worst of times.
Don't we all? But no, I don't want dinosaurs getting out either. Worth making sure that the generators are in range of a maintenance post so our maintenance team can keep an eye on them. Hmm? When the enclosure is ready, give the order to transport those sleeping meat eaters into it. I'll leave it in your capable hands, okay? Take as long as you need, but not too long. Even sleeping carnivores make me nervous.
It's strange, isn't it? Alan and Ellie had a dig site near here in this scenic patch of Montana's Badlands. You know, they were digging for fossilized dinosaurs, and now you're containing living, breathing, thinking dinosaurs a mere stone's throw away. Wow, it's really, you know, it's poetic in a vague sort of sense, and deeply terrifying in a more specific sort of sense.
Make sure to close any shelters once you've dealt with the threat. After all, guests aren't likely to spend money while they're busy hunkering down. Although a bunker gift shop isn't a bad idea. Huh.
Tu nemám žádný scientist. Welfare se samozřejmě hodí. Genetika 3, kámo. Logista 4, kámo, super. Genetika 4 taky.
Nice job dealing with those raptors. Vicious and intelligent carnivores don't tend to mix well with guests.
Vicious and intelligent they may be, but those velociraptors deserve as much support as any other dinosaur. A feeder that gives them an outlet for their hunting instinct would be particularly beneficial.
Better the goats than us, is what you mean to say.
Tak.
You can't have a functioning park without the right infrastructure, and without a functioning park, where would we be? What, sitting at home? Not teetering on the edge of chaos? Boy, wouldn't that be dull?
Tak, krásně. Zeleň tady takhle natáhneme asi k tomu. Tady vypadá hezky. Tak. Trošku tady takhle kydneme sucho. Aspoň velký. Mají malou areu. Small. Tady tu cestičku trošku upravíme. To není ono, ale nevadí. Dobrá, hrozně. Tak. Tak, teď jim tam dám gateu. Tak a vím, máte málo. Nějakou pasčuru, jo. Na vás tady nechám běhat, ať si to tady proběhnete. Tady uděláme jedno, pak uděláme druhé. Tak. Moje zase málo pasture, ty vado. Nevím, jestli se něco mění, nebo ne? Ne. Kámo, proč jste tak náročný? Advance move. Ten taky zvětší a někoho užere trochu. No ještě mi málo vody, kámo. Tak to uděláme jinak. Tak, tak. Aha, No, takže. To musíme nějak zvětšit ještě. Tím pádem tady vezmeme tohle. Tak. Tak, to jde do kamene, takže tady dáme taky kámen a uděláme z toho prostě tady další to. To nejsou tak velký, takže hodím tak. Tak. To jsou raptoři, tak Classic Gateu. Dobře, tady to ještě taky musím movnout. Move. Tak.
Now that they're enclosed, those raptors will actually be boosting the site's appeal. And more appeal means more guests, so it's good news in my book. Guests will actually need to be able to see the raptors to be impressed by them, but that's why we build viewing galleries, right? Huh? Dinosaur appeal is great, but dinosaur visibility is what will actually sell tickets. Improving visibility with attractions like the viewing gallery is an important step if we actually want to make a profit here. And you do want to make a profit, right?
A musíme tady zvětšit terén. Smooth terrain, tak. Tak, ne. Doufám, že to tam bude sedět. Jo. Tak.
I'd rather like to revisit our Corythosaurus. They needed males in the herd to thrive, and thanks to Dr. Baldera, that's exactly what we can provide them with. We just need enough genome to begin synthesis. We will need an expedition center to organize gathering the appropriate genetic material. Then, once we have processed the fossils in the science center, we can synthesize the males in a hatchery.
Tak, já tady potřebuji teda je propustit. Tak. Tak. Tak, konečně. Možná jim jenom přenesu ten life feeder. Tak. Tak, čery potřebujeme. A nevím, kde jsou, kámo. Jo. Tím pádem to dáme tady někam. Tak. Tak. Operacion. Expression Center. Tak. A já potřebuju tady Tak. Medium pose, tím tam uděláme rovnou.
I'll be back soon.
Celovat, jo. Čekat, tak to, ne, to uděláme takhle. Kámo, tak tohle je na jiném levelu. Ještě jeden strom musím, kámo. Tak. Ale no tak. Sell. No, plus 30, to je nice.
We are so close to providing those animals with what they need. Keep up your excellent work.
Tak, tím aspoň zvýším. Jo. Ale jsem... A počkej, skočil jsem. Lahvič. Genetiku. Takže jenom... No, to jsem to hodně. Tam máme 11. Jsou potřeba 3, 4, 5. Jo, ten Majasaurus, aha. Co jdem dál? Co?
Commencing synthesis procedure. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Yeah. Tak. Dáme všechny kluky. Tak.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Tak, nice. Release air. No, trošku se zahřejvá, no, grafika, ale tak se není čemu divit. No, podívej se na mě.
You did it. They're happy. They're thriving. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done. With males in the herd, we are only a well-placed nest away from helping these animals start a new lineage. It's not an objective that I will set, but I will always support breeding dinosaurs wherever possible.
We've done a fantastic job taking care of the dinosaurs so far, and that's great. Really great. But maybe it's time we take as much care of our bottom line, eh? You see, our guests need caring for just as much as our animals. They need hotels to sleep in, restrooms to answer nature's call. A comfortable site draws in more guests, and I'm very much a people person. I'm especially a people with spending money person.
Jo, nemá power. Jde to hrát s kámošem? Ne, tady to je single player. Tak. Šoutry jsou... Asi v pohodě. Ta cesta mě tam actually štve. Takže... Replace, tak. Tak. Smolto. Actually, jako vypadá.
Looking good so far. FYI, we've got number crunchers behind the scenes collecting info on the site's appeal, how guests are feeling, and my favorite bit, our amenity sales. Take a look. Ooh, those amenity sales could be a lot less red. How sites like this one make money is pretty straightforward. See, if we have incredible animals on site and the guests can see them, then we'll sell plenty of entry tickets. And as long as we keep our guests comfortable and make sure they approve of what we're doing, we'll sell even more entry tickets. That's when we hit them with some excellent food, drinks, and shopping amenities to really bump up our income. As we seem to be lacking in the amenities department right now, we should really get that fixed. You know, I created Din to support dinosaurs and bring people joy. And there's nothing more joyful than good food, good drinks, and reasonably priced merchandise. Think of the site's profits as a measurement of joy. Building amenities near popular attractions will make profits go up, and needless to say, that's the direction that profits should be going in. You can kit out amenities however you like, but you're not shooting in the dark. Our data geniuses will show you in real time how different products or features will impact guest satisfaction, and how that equals more profit.
Oh. Well, adventure. Tam nevím, jestli tam...
You're not gonna believe what I found. Well, okay, my lawyers pointed it out to me, but same thing. We have more land than I thought. I trust it'll be put to good use. Wink, wink. More dinosaurs and more revenue. Wink, wink.
Nice.
While this particular site is owned by Mr. Finch, I thought it best to still define some specific targets to work towards.
Okay.
Remember, satisfying these goals will define this site's overall park rating. Our park ratings prove that we can manage sites and make clients happy, which helps me expand Din globally.
I I cannot believe the momentum that Din has suddenly gained. Kira, you've been talking to potential clients, right? Any, good news?
I'm close to securing a new site now. Follow my advice on increasing our reputation and park ratings, and our proposition will be irresistible.
Tak. Profit, revenue. Tak na revenue se dá stavět. $190, o 30 000, tak to je horší. Tudíž... Jak to tady vypadá? No to je tady ta malinká... No. Když to zablokám, teď nevím aspoň jako kde to a kde se ho chytnout. Tak a dáme tam takovýhle. Dáme trošku detailu s tímhle. Dáme tam nějaký takový balván a tady teďko hodím krás. Tak, tady uděláme gateu. Tady hodím energiu. já bych chtěl udělat nějak ten waterfall. Já se musím podívat, jak dělat ten waterfall. Tak. Určitě něco je.
Okay, welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. Now, for those who saw my whole there were a few terrain constraints for some things, which I know are definitely going to irk some people. For example, there's no option, and in Frontier is watching this, I'd love for this to be an option. So what we can do here, as you can see, the terrain is morphing, but it's realizing that there's a fence there, and it's morphing very, very strangely. So what I would like is an option to be able to have the fence go through the terrain, like higher terrain than itself. I think that would be great. Because it can go through the rocks, but sometimes you don't always want to build rocks, right? And having a fence there just looks ugly. I'd rather it go straight through into the side. But you know, you can just place a rock there, exactly where the end of the fence is, and make it look nicer. So here, anyways, I was trying to build a waterfall. This is the first ever time I tried to build a waterfall. The very first time I learned about this, I think I was watching a Twitch stream or something, and I was like, okay, so building a waterfall is kind of like how it was in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. And basically you just have one bit of water at the bottom, one bit of water at the top. You select the waterfall tool and you connect them, and then it will cause a waterfall. It's something similar. But I was still confused at the same time, because obviously there's deep water, there's shallow water now. So it was very hard to work out exactly how the waterfall is going to work. And I did actually end up asking some Frontier devs behind me saying, hey, how do you build a waterfall? So they had to help me. But this is really cool. There's one brush in the game where you can actually just paint rocks. Look at that. It's fantastic. It really is good. It brings a lot of natural feel to your parks. That's what I found when using it. So even just clicking it, you don't need to make it so heavy, you can just click it around. But the only issue is, that you'll see later on as well, is because this is a brush, like a paintbrush, the dinosaurs walk through the rocks. So ideally you don't really want to be using it too much in some enclosures, because the dinosaurs are just going to walk through and it's going to ruin the immersion a little bit. But it still looks decently, it looks decently good. What am I doing here? I think I just build in forest, because of course it's Pyroraptor, so try to make the enclosure feel a little bit more natural. But yeah, this game was actually a lot of fun, and it is, I will be honest, it does feel like the last two games, but I think there's enough content in this game to make it feel like a new game, at least new stuff to explore. So if you missed out on the last two games, you're definitely going to get the best with this one. If you've bought the last two games and you aren't making enough money to purchase a new game every 2 or 3 years, then I understand your complaints. But honestly, it's good. And here I was looking at the waterfalls. The Rex, the bull is a male Rex. But the issue is, you kind of want to see that on the female variants. For the Tyrannosaurus, it's not really a big deal because, you know, T-Rexes practically look the same, male and female. But for stuff like Velociraptors, the males have the quills and the females don't have the quills. It would be nice to see the JP3 male skin on a female variant. But again, that's just me being very nitpicky. I'm not too fussed, to be honest, because there's plenty of skins in the game to pick from. But I know there will be some people. Huh? Here we are, finally. So you actually have to build outwards. So you have to make sure the slope is on maximum, and then you go ahead and...
Kámo. Tak, počkej. Takže... Environment... No. Pověřuji, že asi málo, takže to zvětšíme, tak. Tak, tady trošku dáme vodu. Program. Už se generuje. Čekat. Tak, vypadá to dobře, díky Vicky. O, je to těžší, než to vypadá teda, no. Já tam už mám ten obyčejný, tak. Ale kámo, konečně jsme dokázali udělat jeden vodopád. Tak, to schovám. Ne. Co když to točím, takhle, potom takhle, tak, potom to mluvnu tak, tak, se nemůžu pořád zvyknout na to, že takhle dělám blbosti. Takhle, tak. Ne, a to kašlu. Delete prostě. Tak, sem by se ale hodily nějaký kamínky. Takhle vypadám, takhle vypadám. Zašoupnu, tak. Tak, jako bych to chtěl trošku deforestovat, trošku vody ubrat. Tak. Možná trošku. Tak. To vypadá jako kámo, actually, počkat. Advanced mode, takhle to trošku, tak. Tak. No to vypadá jako laguna prostě, to vypadá cool, actually to vypadá cool, já jsem spokojený s tím. Tak. Teď deforestace, největší rádius. Tak. Trakce. Tak. Ranger post. Tak. Assignment. Tak. No reálně prostě pár minut. No, 10 minut na kontraktu, jsem strávil na něm půl hodiny. Nevadí. Tak. Maintenance, to hodíme tak sem. Tak. Tak, takovou nějakou cestičku. smutko byl, kámo. Jsme se napojili tady. No zase blbá nečinnost. Ach jo. Tak. Ne. Tak, trošku to pohnem. A ono to udělá prostě ten sloup dolů. Tak, teď se všechno rozjede.
The conservation sector have asked me to keep an eye on Din long term, so consider me an official advisor. And on that topic, your reputation with the conservation sector would only improve if we had more naturally bred dinosaurs on site.
OK, kámo, takhle bych to nechal. Tak.
Generator getting refueled.
Ne. O to se mi teda stará. Vůbec nevím, kámo, ještě tu hru poznávám prostě. Tady zatím to vypadá hrozně. GG. Mám nový dinosaury a bude to po piči. Tak. Release via airlift. Tak. Nový dinosauři, jedeme na to. To jste se pohnul taky. Tak. Tak, dokážu jim komfort. Area, jestli tady tomu nestačí, tak to bude o trošku větší ještě, no. Ale, co mu chybí? Tak. Tak, background nad. Tak. Tak. Pasture plus. Jo. Dobře. Ground fiber dobrý. Dáme trošku menší rádius. Tak. Tak. Zase malý pasčer, kámo. Dobrý. Ten pasčer, kámo, třeba. Možná pro ně kámo, pro ně je hluboká ta voda. Jasný. Čekat, ne, tolik. Oh, kurňa. Kurňa, no tak. vypadá to trochu líp. Tohle je... Delítnu. Takže vodu. Co vám chybí teda? Tak. Co jsou málo, no? Kámo, proč zase missinguješ groundly? Moving to nest. Počkej, teď nevím, jestli gesti tady mají všechno. To mají. Takže tady by to chtělo hodit. Tohle v pohodě. Shopping taky. Tak. To taky. To taky. Jak si cupit a... Tak, nice. Let's go. Dvě minuty, kámo, to nestíhám. Jo, chvilku nejde. GG. Jaha, máme bonus. A nevadí. Co? Co ty moji malí darebáci? Kámo, ty jsi prostě popičí. Kluk. Taky. Tak jo, kámo. Nice. To by mělo zvýšit teďkon rating a income. Ahoj, čusírku, čau, jak se máš prý přání? Kamaráde, ty jsou popičí, fakt. Dobrý, co ty, opecka?
I have some rather incredible news. Dr. Baldera will be joining Din full-time, and with his breeding expertise and our brilliant park management skills, the sector representatives have offered their support as well. There is just one uncharacteristically quiet voice left. Dr. Malcolm?
I'm sure this is going to shock you, but I'm still skeptical. I mean, what you've done here is impressive, but, you know, haven't we walked this path of good intentions before? At the same time, I'm nothing if not, wildly curious, and if there's one thing that ambitious projects need, it's a voice of reason. So, here I am.
Nice, reputace lepší.
Well, sounds like everyone's pretty much on board. Din has hope, and I won't have to sleep in my nephew's basement. Fantastic! All right, don't keep me waiting. Where are we heading next?
Clark Country. OK. Nevada.
Las Vegas. In Spanish, the Meadows. Huh. It brings to mind peaceful, rolling pastures and verdant land. But what we get are greedy opportunists rolling the dice on displaying prehistoric animals in sorely lacking enclosures. But then, aren't you also taking a gamble? Will you be able to get this site not just functional, but ethical? Roll up, place your bets, and good luck. You know, if you believe in that sort of thing.
When you said we were going to Vegas, I was expecting glitz, glamour, maybe a night on the town. Huh? But that'll teach me for being optimistic. What was this place again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland, or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas-adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
Jo. 40 lítajících dinosaurů. 10 různých druhů.
To help out, I've brought in a freelance crisis manager. She was a big name at Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, until they went under. Catastrophically. But I'm sure that had nothing to do with you, Lily. Nothing at all. Hmm?
Thank you, Cabot. And hello, everyone. Now, our most pressing task is to get these animals recontained, which means repairing that aviary. Unless we want those high flyers to escape to the bright lights of the city, of course.
Immediately proceed to your assigned assembly point.
Takhle neopravej. Ne. Jak to mám opravit, kámo? Maintenance. Jo, takhle. Počkej, construct facility. Takhle. Missing fish, kámo, oni se tady prolítnou a řeknou, že jim chybí ryby.
Damage over here.
And I should say, it's especially good to see you again, Kira.
You two know each other, huh?
Lily was a mentor for me. She gave me my first opportunities in paleocuration.
And you walked away from those opportunities with a copy of my contacts database in your pocket. She was a cunning young raptor even then.
Yes, well, I learned from the best. But let's just focus on recontaining the escaped flying reptiles.
Dáme si tohle. Tak. Aviárnost. Ano, science test. Welfare dobrý. Dobrá genetika. No, nikdo z vás nemá logiku. Málo. Ještě potřebuji nějakého genetika. Čekaj, to vezmu tebe. Ne, to bych rád vyhodil. Já tady fire. No, tak a... Čtyři.
Asset transported.
Máte to všechno.
Asset delivered. delivery has been completed. Transportation complete.
Looking good. But if this place is gonna hit the jackpot, we'll need these animals to be visible to our guests. And we should make it clear that the park's under new management with some stylish scenery, too.
Oh, yeah. What's a sideshow without the show, after all?
Scenery blueprints. That looks content.
All those old structures that were on the site when we got here don't exactly shout high-end establishment. Remember, you can demolish anything you don't like or dress it up with some lovely scenery items. Do a good job and I might hire you to revitalize my porch.
If this site runs out of money, well, that would be a crisis in its own right. Use the arrival point to open the park. Then we can get back to work.
Our client wants more species on site. This is a non-negotiable part of our contract, so do whatever needs to be done to make it happen. Lily, could you lend your guidance?
Oh, of course. Building a new aviary is step one, and it's crucial to get right. The proper environment will keep these animals happy enough to prevent an escape attempt. When the aviary is set up, then we can look into bringing more flying animals on site. The guests will love that, I'm sure.
Tak.
Generator will be running soon.
Amo. Já začnu tady. Jeden enclosure, druhý enclosure, třetí enclosure, tak.
Using a drone.
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate, release, profit. Oh wait, did I say that last one out loud?
Commencing synthesis procedure. Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by. Lady.
Spíš žádný. Kokos, ty vypadají tak dobře. Tak. A pustíme to. Tohle. Už mám celkem málo. Čili už mám málo peněz.
Okay, the drone's on it.
The dinosaurs did not evolve for this world. Their struggles to adapt should be evidence of this. But you reject that fact, and you endanger human life in doing so. Dr. Malcolm was right. Nature must be allowed to take its course without human intervention. If that means a re-extinction of dinosaurs, so be it. We are extinction now, and this is our warning to you. End your work. Dissolve the dinosaur integration network, or this will no longer just be a warning.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
You know, I see where they're coming from. Nature should be revered, but the situation, I must say, has evolved since Mount Sibo's eruption on Isla Nublar. The dinosaurs aren't isolated on an island anymore. Our actions don't just affect prehistoric life, but human life also. But I suppose people will see what they want to see, and we can't stop them. Trust me, I've tried.
It's petty idealism being dressed up as a fact of nature. Our work is too important to allow this to slow us down.
Geez, your self-belief is admirable. You know, others have had that same confidence with, let's say, mixed results.
Let's keep doing what we're doing. It's not like they'll actually be able to stop us anyway, huh?
No dobrý, tak jsme transpozovánu. Tak.
Our guests are going to expect a certain degree of luxury, which this park is currently lacking. Get them the amenities they deserve. And if someone can get me a high-end meal and a fluffy bathrobe while they're at it, all the better.
Mr. Finch, not to tempt fate, but I'm not sure that this site is quite, disastrous enough to justify a crisis manager. Your team is handling it rather well.
I have to agree. As nice as it is to see you, Lily, this seems like an unnecessary expense.
Maybe I underestimated what we could do in-house. But stick around just a little longer. This area is known for its shady characters, so anything could happen. Sawridge Cattle Company was just a tumbleweed's roll away.
All right. A little longer then, if you're genuinely concerned.
Tak, teďko. Jsem hodně shelter.
Your calls. Releasing the drone.
Asset has been transported.
Generator getting refueled.
Transportation underway. Asset transportation
Co? Jsem dal. Ale přírodu a přírodu. Tak. Přírodu to.
transportation complete. Asset transportation in progress.
Mr. Finch, I was just talking to our client about their ambitions to expand the park. Do you have something you want to explain?
Okay, don't be mad, but I have a lot of friends/enemies/debt in Vegas, and I knew we'd need a crisis manager if we ever wanted to cut through the red tape and expand the site. And guess what? It worked, huh? Of course, Lily stormed off as soon as I told her, but she's dealt with jobs falling apart before. I said she was at Jurassic World, didn't I?
I am truly disappointed in you, Finch. But, I confess, the client will be happy. The red tape is down, but the land still needs to be paid for. We should generate enough funds to make this happen.
Trošku vody jim tam dáme. Ne tak hluboky. Tak. I go requires water. Tak. If you happy and you know, clap your hands. Dun, dun. If you happy and you know, clap your hands. Tak jo, chat. To bude pro dnešek všechno. Zítra si dáme fóňo a mějte se krásně, skladejte básně, přijďte krásně. A já se budu těšit teda zítra na fonečko a uvidíme, kdy zase dáme Jurský park, takže tak, mějte se a se nám otevřela nová area. Takže a mějte se a čau, čau, čau.